Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman in our downtown studios in Lansing. But we are going to run up I-75 here to probably one of our favorite places on the planet, and that is Treetops. Unbelievable place there. And the director, of course, of golf there is Kevin McKinley. And Kevin, I have to start this by saying the year that my course, the Majestic, won the course of the year from the Golf Course Owners Association, you won the Golf Professional of the year, and it was overdue and well deserved. So belated congratulations in front of an audience.
Yeah, much appreciated. It was quite a year. 2017, quite a year. So
yeah, it was good for everybody.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about Treetops before we get into the real meat of this thing. Let everybody know how is your I know your winter went well because skiing was one of those things that people could do, and so they kind of flocked there. How is this golf season looking for you?
Yeah, likewise. We're fortunate to have our two main pieces of recreational business, if you will, golf and ski, be a couple of those sports that just lended perfectly to social distancing. And the whole golf industry brought a bunch of new people into the game. And that just kind of, ultimately that sort of that rising tide raises all ships. And that's kind of what we felt. Again, great ski season. It's been a great start to golf, and people are certainly enjoying being out. And now that if some indoor restrictions are getting lifted, I don't think it'll hurt us any. I think people are still going to want to enjoy the great outdoors. We're really excited though to be able to welcome them inside to our restaurants and such as well, without as many of our hands tied. So.
Well, and it's really good for the Gaylord community when people come up there to play golf for a couple of days. They're going to spend some money off property too.
You bet. You got to go right through town to get to us, and you got to go right through town to get away from us, and so that really does help our community.
Yeah. So let's talk about that, because you guys have helped your community and other communities in many ways. You do a couple of really benevolent fundraising oriented outings there, one for Patriots and one for your local community. Tell us a little bit about those.
Yeah, we'll start with the granddaddy. In 1986 is when the first golf shot was hit here at Treetops on the Jones Masterpiece. It was not a full season, so the first full season was 1987, and that year we got together with Pepsi Bottling Group, which is has been with Treetops, a partner with Treetops really ever since the golf opened here, and wanted to do a fundraiser. And it was one golf course back then. So we filled one golf course, and it was kind of a pro-am event where we invited golf pros in from around the state, and they played with amateur partners in the Pepsi Fall Charity Invitational. And now, 34 years later, we are still rolling with that tournament. And as golf courses continued to get built, this golf tournament has grown and blossomed. And so right now it's a 432 player event, 144 teams, or 108 teams, do battle every fall. It's the first Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of October typically. And we sell this thing out. This is about 2 months in advance that we sell this tournament out. So this is a fundraiser for locals, basically. So we look for local charities, and for years and years and years, we've kind of divvied the funds up between local charities. But about 4 years ago, we wanted to make kind of a lasting impact. And so we got into the scholarship game. And in the last 4 years, we've actually been able to present $70,000 worth of scholarships to local students going off to further their education.
That's been an unbelievable impact. And, as always, we're kind of running out of time, but let's get to Patriots Day, because that has been huge for you guys as well.
Yeah, so 2007, there was a soldier that actually passed away in 2006 named Brock Buckland from the Grand Rapids area. And in 2007, a PGA professional named Dan Rooney, who has some ties to Michigan, just opened up American Dunes over in Grand Haven, created Patriot Golf Day. And I heard this story, and I'm actually a West Michigan guy. I'm from Muskegon, and heard the story, and it hit home because the soldier that passed away was from Grand Rapids. And I invited that family up for our very first Patriot Golf Day. And ever since that year, we've been raising funds, and we're now over $500,000 raised to military causes. And we even have a military golf league every single Wednesday night here with over 100 participants in that. We just love the military, and can't thank them enough for their service. So this is our little tiny payback to them.
Well, it's unbelievable. And Dan Rooney is an acquaintance. I actually knew his father very well. Listen, you do a tremendous job at Treetops, but this is above and beyond. And I'm sure both of those organizations, your local community and Patriots Day, and Dan, really appreciate what you've done. And thanks. Keep up the good work, my friend. Thanks for joining us, Kevin.
Thank you. We're super proud to do it. So
excellent. Kevin McKinley, Director of Golf Operations at Treetops, Gaylord, Michigan. I'm Chris Holman. You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. We'll be right back.